Okay, today we are going to read the middle and ending part of the book Oliver's Tree. Yesterday we read the whole story and then we reread the beginning of the book to the middle of the book and filled out our character comparison chart of what happened in the beginning to Oliver and what happened in the beginning to Charlie and Lulu. And we determined whether it was the same or different. And this was to be done on your own. And today we are going to read the middle and ending part of this book, and you guys are going to fill out on your own the middle and ending character comparison boxes. All right. So in the middle, it has a starting here. Just remember that the first part of the book, they couldn't find a tree for Oliver that wasn't too small or wasn't too big. And now this one, he finally got onto it, but remember, it was just right until crash. And Oliver fell down and broke the tree. So this is where we will start. It's hopeless, cried Oliver. Elephants just don't belong in trees. Oliver walked until he was too tired to take another step. When Lulu and Charlie found him, Oliver was fast asleep. Poor Oliver, said Charlie. He's so sad. I wish we could help him. I've a plan, said Lulu. Lulu searched high and Charlie searched low. They gathered sticks and moss and pawfuls of leaves. Then they rolled and patted and tinkered and nudged until everything was perfect. Surprise! They shouted when Oliver woke up. Where am I? Asked Oliver. In a tree, said Charlie. It's not too small and it's not too tall, Lulu said. It's a treehouse. It's perfect for all of us. Hooray! Trumpeted Oliver. This is the best tree in the world. The end. All right, so I'm going to flip back to a couple pages to get you started on your character comparison chart. All right, so on these pages, I want you to think about what the illustrations show the characters doing with the trees. So for your middle part of your character comparison, I want you to look at these pages. And I want you to think about what the characters are doing with the trees in this illustration. And this will be one of the answers to your middle boxes. Okay. So it's hopeless, cried Oliver. He was sad. He walked until he was too tired to take another step. And then what happened to the characters with the trees in these illustrations? All right, and then for the ending part of your character comparison, I want you to look at these illustrations and think about what they show the characters doing with the trees and what you could write for your ending character comparison boxes. Okay. So, you should already have the beginning boxes done. Now we're looking to fill in the middle boxes and the ending boxes. Okay, so there are 2 boxes for the middle, so you have 2 parts to fill in. So how does Oliver feel about the trees in the middle of the story? There's 2 things that you can write. And then how does Charlie and Lulu feel about the trees in the story? And there's also 2 things to write. I'm going to give you a clue. In one of the boxes, for each of the characters, they will be the same. And then in one of the boxes for each of the characters in the middle, they will be different. So I want you to find one thing where the characters are the same in the middle of the story, and one part where the characters are different in the middle of the story. And then over here, is it the same or different? Okay. And then at the end, I want you to think about what Oliver, Charlie, and Lulu do with the trees at the end and whether they are the same or different. Okay. When you are done filling out your character comparison chart, I would like you to post a picture of it on to Seesaw. And then starting tomorrow and Thursday, you will have an assessment and you will have to fill out a character comparison chart on your own for an assessment to see where you are at with filling these things out. All right. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.